Everybody a big wave.
Woohoo! Recording in progress. My favorite 3 words. I had to count how many words. How many?
Welcome in. Where's everybody tuning in from tonight?
Well, yes.
Clock
Sure.
the
Let's see.
chat
Let's see
open
the
here.
chat.
Let's see. Drop it in the chat, you guys. Montana,
Okay.
Indiana. Let's go, Julie.
I love it.
Midwest,
Montana. Yes, yes, yes. In the
Greenville,
house
South
representing.
Carolina.
Lindsay's over in Indiana, but I'm in Montana.
Yes,
I love it.
let's go. We are so excited. You guys decided to join us tonight. We know everybody has very busy schedules, so we're going to try to keep this around the 45-minute mark. We have some super exciting things, and stick around for the entire thing because you're not going to want to miss the very end.
Yes. Yeah. You do not want to miss the end. The end is where all the goodies are, right? Is that
Yep.
what it is? Yeah. All
Yep.
right. Well, we're rocking our merch tonight. And if you are inside of ETS already, you guys need to post your pictures of your merch because we absolutely love that. It's really hard for me right now to look at this waiting room and not push a button. Like I'm really like going, okay, Court, you don't need to do it. You don't need to do it.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
It's all under control.
I love it. Well, we'll get started promptly because we are the type of people that like to not waste a moment of your time, but teach you a ton of things and inspire you. Really inspire you tonight. So we have a lot of fun stuff planned for you guys tonight. So if you guys are brand new and you're like, who are these girls? Who the heck are these
Mhm.
girls? Well, my name's Courtney, okay? And like I said, I am actually just a stay-at-home mom from Montana, a former science high school teacher. Any other teachers in the house, drop them in the comments. Oh, and I will say this before we get started. If you have questions as we go, we have a ton of amazing affiliates inside of the chat ready to answer those questions. So make sure that if you have a burning question, post it in the chat and they can help you answer that right away. We are the type of people that like our questions answered quickly. Okay. So, and I left the classroom in 2021 when I had my second son. My boys are actually 10 years apart, which is crazy. But I don't know if there's any other moms that feel this way, that they didn't want to choose between work and daycare, right? And so I had about 2 months to decide if I was going to go back to the classroom and put my son in full-time daycare, which would run around $800 to $1,000 a month. And I was bringing home about $2,600 as a teacher with a master's degree. Okay, which is crazy. So I had to decide within those few months if they were going to keep my position at the high school or if I was going to try to figure out how the heck I was going to find a way to make money from my phone. Simple as that. Okay. And so I started scrolling like a lot of other people. Drop in the comments if you've been scrolling on social media, right? And you see other people talking about an opportunity to work from home, but you were skeptical, right? Because at the time, hi guys, look at all these people in the comments. I love it. At the time, I was putting in applications on Indeed. I was looking at teaching kids in foreign countries like science online, but the time change was really crazy. But I knew there had to be something out there. I knew there had to be something out there. And so I watched this other mom, okay? And I joined back in 2023 in the online space, which is actually insane to think about. I've been here for 3 years. And she was talking about making a ton of money and I was like, this is not real. And I called my mom and I was like, Mom, I'm going to do this. And she's like, okay, like good luck to you. And I was like, okay. But at the time, I was about $9,000 in credit card debt. My husband's income was not cutting it. I was cutting out all the things I loved, like my little coffee runs or things that made me feel good about myself, like getting my nails done. I was sacrificing that because we didn't have the extra money. Is any of this relating to you guys in the chat? And so I was like, I am determined to figure this out, like determined. And if anyone knows me, I'm like the most independent, determined person ever. So I jumped in with her in 2023 and my life completely changed. It didn't change overnight though. It did not change overnight. It took a lot of hard work, a lot of consistency, a lot of showing up, but I was able to walk away from the classroom. I'm able to be a stay-at-home mom that picks my kids up every single day and takes them to school every single day. I don't miss a bedtime. I don't miss a concert. I don't miss a sporting event, all because I took a chance on myself 3 years ago. And that is what we're going to explain tonight. And we're going to show you exactly how you can do this same exact thing. And the coolest part is I've not only changed my life, but we've been able to go on and impact thousands of other people and build a multi seven figure business from our phones. Linz, your turn.
Absolutely, absolutely insane. You guys, that her and I even connected. We live 24 hours away. We have finally met last December in Las Vegas, and it was absolutely insane. But before we did that, we had already built to over $1 million together without ever meeting. So I think that's so cool. We don't talk about it enough, but to me, like that was the coolest thing. And meeting somebody in the physical world when you're used to a virtual world is so different. Okay. And if you don't know me, my name is Lindsay, obviously the other creator here inside Embrace the Space. I'm in the Midwest. I'm a stay-at-home mom of three. I was a toddler mom for 16 years because I spread my kids out way too far and I was exhausted and ultimately could not go to work, right? Because my job would barely pay for daycare. If you know, you know, drop a yes in the chat if you feel me, right? Just like Courtney, her daycare was outrageous. I was in so much credit card debt that my husband did not know about, lived in that mental torment of carrying that heaviness every single day. And I was terrified to check the mailbox to see a new bill. And some of it was even in his name, which I know that's terrible. But when you're desperate, you do what you got to do to get by, right? So I was literally living in that every single day. And I realized one day nothing was changing. I could sit right on the couch, like crying to myself, or I could change something. Okay. Because if nothing changes, nothing changes. So I had two options. I was going to continue feeling sorry for myself, drowning in credit card debt. I was hiding from my husband, never telling my kids yes, just feeling complete and utter misery, or I could find something online. So what did I do? Just like everybody does, right? I came to TikTok, I came to Instagram, and I found a stay-at-home mom making $500 a day. And I thought, well, that would be very nice. I watched her and I watched her and I watched her. And by the end of that month, she made $40,000 while I was sitting watching from my recliner, scrolling on the other side of the screen. And I realized there was only like one thing standing in between me and her was me actually taking that scary walk across the bridge and doing it. And once I realized there was a zero down payment plan for like $50 a month, I've said, well, I've spent money on worse, right? Drop a one in the chat if you've spent money on worse. So I joined July 2023. Within 6 days of learning exactly how to finally do this, I earned $600. Okay. Within a month after that, and I'm telling you, being in the right place with the right people in this online space is going to make or break you. Did a lot of wrong things, a lot of mistakes in this online space. And within 1 month, I hit almost $9,000 after that. And it all snowballed from there. I won't bore you with all my numbers, but it all snowballed from there. And I did it all from my son's Fortnite desk. Okay. I didn't even know how to make a TikTok, how to edit a TikTok or Instagram when I started. And I was not tech savvy. I just learned to connect with people and started sharing this opportunity with other moms. So I hope tonight you're open to the idea of changing your life, what your life could look like completely different if you just took a small chance on yourself.
Yes, I love that. I love that. I haven't even told my husband I'm doing it yet. And here's the thing, and I'll bring up that's a really good point because a lot of people feel this way. And Lindsay was struggling with this when she was working her business, but her husband was really used to her being a really stay-at-home mom, really focused in on that for so many years that he was
Mhm.
actually struggling to allow her to work because he just didn't see he didn't see the big picture. And I said, okay, do this, Lindsay, and he'll see the big picture. I said, make more money than him. And she goes, okay, done. And now it's funny because we do really, really well. And our husbands are true believers. But that's my if your husband's like, I don't think that works, or even your wife or your spouse or your significant other, prove them wrong. That's all I have to say. Prove them wrong, right?
They're
Okay.
not complaining now. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
not
yeah,
complaining now.
yeah. They're having fun. They're having fun in Vegas with us. Okay.
Right.
So, I actually am going to share my screen super quick because we've got a little presentation we want to actually show you guys and kind of let's see if I can do this really quickly. Here we go.
We're
Just
going
give
to
me
show you guys
a sec.
exactly how we did it. Okay. So stay here, stay tuned, stay on. You're not going to want to miss this.
Yep, here we go. Okay, here we go. You guys good? See my screen? Perfect. Last time we were having a little technical difficulty, so this time we made sure we were not going to do that. Okay. So, we want to show you exactly what we did and we want to break it down for you, and we want to bring on people who have had real hands-on success inside of our community, and you actually get to hear from a few of them tonight. So, the first thing, I want you to think of this like a college educational course. So, when people ask me, Courtney, what is it that you do, right? People ask me all the time when I'm out and about. They see me on social media and they're like, what do you actually do? You guys, we created a college level course that breaks down exactly what you need to do on the first day you join to start to earn an income online. Okay. So think of it as education, right? In the digital marketing space, which is projected to be $1 trillion. I believe it's a day. Okay. But don't quote me on that. $1 trillion industry. Okay. Meaning, if you've ever bought something, Jess, one of our girls always uses this example. If you're on the TV and you order a movie, right? You essentially just ordered a digital product, okay? So you guys are ordering digital products all the time and you might not even realize that. The other cool part is that we didn't want to teach you just how to do digital marketing. We wanted to teach you other ways to monetize online. So we've brought in 15 different streams of income and we continue to see what's working in the online space. And we bring in educated people that have done it and have had success with it. And we continue to, what's the word I'm looking for? We continue to really upgrade and make sure that those modules are moving with the industry as we go. So right now we're on the back end working on some updates for some of the income streams because we want to bring you right in the moment what's happening in this space. This space moves quick. This space is crazy, but it's so much fun. The next thing we have is daily mentorship. So we're in the community, okay? And you can ask anyone inside of this community and you can go to, and I'll show you in a little bit what our community looks like. We're in there every single day. And we also have admin in there every single day answering questions in real time. So I would say the average wait time to get your questions answered is no longer than about 5 hours. But we are so fast. You're not going to see this in other communities. You're not going to see the creators in there every single day answering questions that fast. Okay. Why? Because we're in the other communities and we see it. And so that is something we've always been something we've always relied on is making sure that our people are taken care of once they enter inside of our community. We have added a lot of weekly calls to the calendar. We've also brought back these amazing opportunity calls so we can share this with you guys. We have calls where we do onboarding specialists, basically meaning if you purchase, you get to talk to one of our girls to make sure all your questions are answered, all your we have store setups, okay? So if you're like, oh my gosh, I hate tech, don't worry about the tech, okay? The tech is the easiest part of this business, okay? We get you set up with the tech and we have step-by-step on how to do the tech too. And then the coolest part is if you do decide that this is something for you, every time you share this with somebody online, somebody that is interested, you make $470 per sale. So right now, we have students in here that are making tens of thousands of dollars a month. We have students in here that are really on TikTok Shop, okay? We have people in here that have opened their own Etsy store. We have people in here that have opened their own Printify store. We have people in here that have went on to create their own digital products. We have people in here that are coaching and mentoring out people inside of the space. Our success stories inside of here are actually insane. Lindsay, do you want to bring on our first testimonial real quick?
Yes, take a drink, girl, take a drink. We believe Courtney's coming down with a little bit of sore throat and some sickness.
We're
So,
not speaking it though.
no, but it sure sounds like it. Get yourself some tea. And can we unmute Jenna? Jenna, are you on here? Jenna. There she is.
Hello. All right. Hi, guys. What's up, everyone? Welcome in. I'm glad you were able to come and join us. My name's Jenna. If you guys don't know who I am, well, there I am, big in front of my face. I'm Jenna. I'm Jenny, you guys. If you don't know who I am, I have been in the digital and affiliate marketing space now for a little over 2 years, which is just, it's wild. I feel like yesterday I got started and I never imagined coming this far. Um, I am that stay-at-home mom who makes thousands a month from her phone, you guys. And my reason behind it all is my little girl. Truly, truly, truly. I lost my mom. She passed away almost 7 months, or 7 months, almost 7 years ago now. And, her passing really just kind of threw things into perspective for me, whether I liked it or not. And I knew from that day moving forward, God willing, I became a mom myself, which I did a year and a half later. I wanted to take advantage of it and be that present parent. As Courtney and Lindsay both mentioned, daycare is so expensive. And, being a stay at home mom to me, for me, was the most important thing in this world. And I had a choice to make because if I was going to be at home with my little one, that meant that I needed to make money at the same time. One income for our family just didn't cut it anymore. And, I had the choice to make back to the 9 to 5 to make a paycheck that wasn't going to help us at all financially because it would be spent to cover the cost of daycare, or figure out a way that I could live the best of both worlds and be a present parent and make money from home at the same time. Of course, that was the direction I wanted to go. It was just, how was I going to get there? And, all my time scrolling on TikTok really paid off when I found a complete stranger on the other side of the screen that provided me the opportunity of a lifetime. I took it, I ran. I had no experience, I had no skill set, I had no following. This truly is such an incredible opportunity because you do not need any of it. You can even do it without showing your face, you guys. It truly is that incredible, and that's why it's so special. I made my first sale 5 days in. I made $900 my very first month and hit the ground running. You were not going to stop me. I showed myself I was capable of something I never imagined. And, fast forward to about a year in, I was lucky enough to, meet Courtney and Lindsay, get personal one-on-one coaching from Lindsay. And the second that I heard they were creating their own course, it was game over. I knew at that moment, whatever they were going to put out there was going to be it. It was what I needed. It was what I wanted. And it was what was going to level me up and my business up. And it has done nothing short of that. I just literally yesterday hit $80,000 within my Beacon store from Embrace the Space, just Embrace the Space. That was in the last year-ish. I'm a little over 5K away from becoming a six-figure earner in this space, which is just wild. No. And no, go by daddy for a sec. Okay, go by daddy. Sorry, she barges. This is life. This is life, okay? And the fact of the matter is this. If I can do this, anybody can. If this is something that you have been looking at for yourself, you can do this. You can do this just as well as I can and anybody else can. And you could do it with life here by your side. Embrace the space is where you guys want to be, hands down. As Courtney and Lindsay have kind of already mentioned, Embrace the Space is extra special on many, many levels. And it absolutely, you will hear me say this over and over again, it absolutely matters what type of education you are learning from, the type of community that you put yourself into, and the people you surround yourself with, and the mentorship that you're provided. And if you don't have those three variables working for you and with you, then it has a very big possibility of affecting you, your journey, and your success. And with Embrace the Space, you are getting all of those three things together. And we would absolutely love to bring you guys into our family.
Thank you, Jenna girl.
Thank
Thank you
you.
guys. Give Jenna some love in the chat. I love when her little daughter comes in there and mommy, because I have a little son and it just reminds me of that. But you guys, she doesn't make excuses in her business, and she literally does everything for her family, and she gives her whole heart and soul every day. She shows up consistently. She doesn't make excuses, and that's why she's been so successful. And she's done it with that little girl right beside her the whole time. So it's so cool. And so it just shows that this opportunity is truly for so many people that are ready for something different. Jenna was ready for something different. So she did something different, right? She didn't stay stuck. She didn't sit in her feelings. She didn't feel sorry for herself. She moved like the entrepreneur, and she has grown so much. I've actually known Jenna for almost 3 years, and it's crazy. And she rocks her ETS merch every single day. Thank you, Jenna. Did you want to
Thank
add?
you, Jenna. We appreciate you so much. And we see your resilience and we see everything. And we're just so proud of you. And we're so blessed to have you inside ETS, girl.
Yes, look at that chat section. I love it. Um, all right, I'll take the spotlight off of you if I can. She's like, please get me off of her. Okay, she's good.
Okay.
She's over. Okay, so I actually want to, I'm praying I can keep my voice. Okay, I actually want to show you guys. I'm going to share my screen again. Okay, we're going to go back to the old screen share. I'm getting pretty good at this, guys. Okay, I want to show you 19 ways that you can start to learn and earn inside of ETS. Okay, so like I said earlier, we have a lot of different income streams, but I want to kind of show you a visual because I'm a visual learner. Put in the chat if that is you. And I like to see, okay, what would my options be if I did want to join? Okay. So some things that we have inside of here, we teach you how to go live on TikTok Shop, which is an insane industry right now. I know a girl. I don't personally know her. I wish I did because her story is so cool. She made $400,000 in one single month as a single mom on TikTok Shop and bought her and her children a house in cash. Okay. Yeah. Isn't that insane? So I'm telling you, life-changing money to be made online. We also have a 5-hour training on Amazon, how to become an Amazon affiliate and an Amazon associate, two different things. Okay. We have so much on affiliate marketing. And probably in the near future, we're going to have even more on affiliate marketing. Okay. And by the way, you do affiliate marketing without getting paid for it 99% of the time. And I'll give you an example. Okay. I'll give you a quick example. You see this little Yeti cup. Okay. I'm drinking my hot tea in here and somebody comes over and they're like, oh my gosh, Courtney, where'd you get that Yeti cup? But better yet, where'd you get that pink hydro jug? Because this is more Courtney, right? And I say, oh my gosh, I bought this off Amazon. Let me send you my link. Okay. And I make $2 or $3 off of this. That's affiliate marketing in a nutshell. Okay. We have Facebook, Threads, Pinterest, so different platforms to learn and grow on. We have UGC, user generated content. We have how to become a virtual assistant. We have letter writing. That's where you can write letters to casinos, okay, and cash them out, okay? It's a stream of income that people have found a lot of success in. We have brand deals, okay? We teach you how to go through and audit your own content. We teach you, we have faceless marketing. We have an entire course on faceless marketing. Is it 7 different modules? 7 or 8 different
I think
modules?
7. Yeah.
It's an entire course inside of ETS about faceless marketing. We also have Printify, Etsy, AI. We teach you how to create your own AI avatar. Maybe you don't want to show your face, but maybe you want a cute little avatar that looks like you. And we teach you how to create content. And we have some really cool high-end training to teach you how to go live, create the content. And we're constantly doing calls with some of our top affiliates that make tens of thousands of dollars a month inside of Embrace the Space. So it's so much opportunity. I like just light up when I talk about it because it's so life-changing. It's so life-changing for you to be here tonight on this call.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. I think that's it for me for a minute. So you guys get to hear from Linda
You can
now.
go take a breather. Just share the next slide.
You got it.
Okay. This is this is what excites me. I love the streams of income, but I love that we are here for the complete beginner or the stuck digital marketer who feels lost, alone, overwhelmed, underdelivered, and overpromised. Okay. This is what lights me up because this is a simple, proven system. Embrace the Space was built to be beginner friendly. And I hate that term because everybody kind of overuses it, but it was built to be beginner friendly without feeling overwhelmed. Instead of sitting through like a 60-minute training, everything inside Embrace the Space is broken down into short 2 to 5 minute lessons so you can actually learn and implement quickly. Okay. So that is how the entire program, the entire training is designed. And it's going to walk you step by step through one path at a time, showing realistic income streams, okay, that everyday people are using right now. And especially for like the busy moms, the busy dads, the busy 9 to 5ers, complete beginners who want actual clear direction and a clear roadmap without being so confused. Okay. So the biggest thing that we really, really hone in on inside ETS, inside Embrace the Space, is simplicity. You're not thrown into a giant library, a giant, I don't know, of random trainings. You follow one path at a time. Step 1, step 2, step 3, right? With short bite-sized lessons that you can learn something and implement it the same day, right? So the trainings you'll see when you get in there are so bite-sized. Okay, I'm going to go do this. I'm going to implement this today. And then tomorrow I'm going to work on this. And it's completely self-paced. For the busy people, we have students who did this on their 30-minute lunch breaks in the backseat of their car. Okay. We've done this during nap time. We've had success, truck drivers, just you name it, nurses who are tired. We've got any nurses in here? Drop a 1 in the chat if you're a nurse or a healthcare worker and you're tired. Y'all are here too. They have the earbud in on their shift and during downtime, listening to training, and it's not boring. You know how you guys listen to some training, like when you were in high school and college, that was boring. This isn't boring. Okay. This is just like Courtney and myself on FaceTime and literally just talking to you like a normal human being. And ETS works so well for beginners and busy people. You don't need hours every single day. Like I said, the lessons are broke down just a few minutes long, and we focus on realistic income streams for normal people that we're doing right now. And this is the simple strategies that we teach inside here. So next we are going to bring in two more testimonies, but we're going to bring one in right now. So if you can spotlight Jess for me.
Yes, let's get Jess on here. Where is she? She's got to be somewhere.
I just seen her.
She's a co-host.
I'm here. Can you see me?
Yes.
Spotlight her if you can see her. Ah, there she is. I can see her now. Okay, she's at the bottom. There she is.
Hi, guys. We are so glad y'all are here. And I'm a little bit nervous and I have no idea why, because I do this all the time. I told Courtney, I was like, my heart's racing a little bit. You guys, my name's Jess. I'm a mama. I have 2 boys. I live in Tennessee. So if any of my Tennessee people are in here, y'all, I started this journey almost right at 3 years ago. I was a previous factory worker. So if y'all have ever worked in a factory, you know what that's like. I was in a factory and I was so mentally and physically exhausted. I was working 12-hour shifts. I was working 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. By the time that I got home, my kids were gone. So I either got to talk to them on the phone or tried to see them before I went to bed. And it was just a repeating cycle, and I had to find a way out. And I came across this opportunity when I heard a mom talking about how she was making money from her phone. And I thought, you know what? Let me try this. I don't have a following on social media. I have never posted content a day in my life, but let me give this a shot and see if maybe this will work for me. So, you guys, I bought a course and I started going through it on my 30-minute lunch breaks, 30 minutes before I went to bed. Anytime that I had, I was learning. And I have been in multiple courses. And when Lindsay and Courtney created Embrace the Space, I knew that this was the place for me because I have known Courtney for 3 years. And the courses and the communities that I have been in, a lot of things I didn't align with. And I knew when they created this course that it was going to be amazing, and it has been. It literally changed everything for me. It helped me build my confidence. So if you're somebody, you're sitting out there and you're like, I really want to try this. I would love to be able to make money from my phone and just maybe help with some kind of debt, or you want to be able to stay home with your babies because that's where you should be. If you're having those feelings, just know we all started that way. I didn't have the confidence at all to be on camera. If you would have asked me 3 years ago if I would have been on social media, absolutely not going to happen. But I have built my confidence, my courage, completely retrained my mindset so that I look at things differently from inside of Embrace the Space. I have learned so many ways to make money from my phone, not just affiliate marketing. You guys, multiple ways, even for my kids to be able to make an income from their phone. So when we tell you guys that this space is literally so life changing, and you will not find another community like Embrace the Space, the customer service that we have, the creators, how real and authentic and their integrity is. It's just, there's nothing out there that compares to Embrace the Space. They truly focus on the community and literally walking you guys through step by step on how to learn this. So if you feel like you don't have time, you do. Okay, you do. I was working 12-hour shifts, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Also a mom, also a wife. You have the time. It is at your own pace, you guys. And so don't feel like because you have never done this before that you can't do it. I am living, walking proof that you can. I quit that factory job in July of 2024. Okay. I'm not just a mom that wanted to get out of a factory job. I am a mom that walked out of a factory job, and I'm now a stay-at-home mom. And because of Embrace the Space, I have made over $130,000 from my phone, y'all. Literally mind blowing just me saying that as someone who thought that I couldn't do this because I was absolutely terrified. But I did it because I wanted it bad enough. I wanted to be the yes mom. I wanted to be the yes wife. I just wanted to take the weight of the world off of my family's shoulders. And that's exactly what I've been able to do because I said yes to that one person that I seen talking about making money and took off and ran with it. So just know that you guys have a home. If you feel like you just really don't belong anywhere, right? Some of us feel that way as the black sheep of the family. I promise you, you have a home inside of Embrace the Space, and we are so supportive to everyone that comes in, and we really just want to see y'all succeed and completely change your life. So make tonight your night, you guys.
Yes.
Yay. Thank
Show
you,
some love to
Jess.
Jess in the comments. Jess is like a completely
Let's
different
go.
person in 3 years, just so you guys
Uh-huh.
know.
Different.
But she wanted it, you guys. Again, just like Jenna, she wanted it. And so she would text me from the bathroom, have her content ready to go. And she was in that bathroom because she stood on that assembly line all day long on her feet. And she did not make an excuse for posting the content. And now look, and now she's getting ready to cross our fingers, maybe potentially bring her husband home from work. So that is the life-changing things that are happening inside of Embrace the Space. So Jess,
Yes.
thank
And she's
you.
an amazing mentor. Yes. I love
Yes.
that.
We'll remove her from the
Yes.
spotlight. Thank you, Jess.
Okay.
You are amazing. All
Thank you,
right.
Jess.
I got to share
All
my
right.
screen again. Here we
Next
go.
slide. Yes.
There it is. We're going back. We're going back. Here we go.
Uh-huh.
I'm getting better at this. I really
Okay.
am.
Okay. So now we're going to talk about the good stuff, right? How do we get paid? And this is the coolest part, you guys. Okay. This is the coolest part. When I very first started, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. There's no way I can make that much money just by sharing this opportunity with one person. Okay. You simply help one person get started and earn $470. And there's no cap, there's no catch. You can do this as many times in one day that you can possibly do. Okay. We've had people, affiliates, students come into Embrace the Space and share this opportunity 21 times in one day, you guys. Can you imagine 21 times in one day? And I haven't done the math on that. I don't have it handy here, but pretty much,
It's
right?
over almost 10 figures. Yeah, 5 figures. Yeah.
Yeah, in one day. Can you imagine? So there's no cap, right? And that happens to a lot of us where we'll just be out and about with our family and we'll get that ding for 470. I was at our local diner this morning having lunch with my husband and my little one that I just picked up from preschool, earned $470. Like, to me, that's life-changing. Is that life-changing for anybody else? Drop a yes in the chat right now, right? That is life-changing. And this is nothing more than affiliate marketing, promoting products online that you like, know, and trust already. You can do Amazon, Walmart, Target, Lululemon. The list goes on and on. 90% of companies offer an affiliate program. If you go to their website, you will see, okay? The coolest part about this affiliate opportunity with Embrace the Space is it's a higher commission, right? So instead of making $2 off of a tumbler cup, like Court said earlier, $5 off a TikTok shop physical product, this is going to earn you $470 every single time you make one sale, help one person get started. So this is why this business model is so income producing for people, because it's a higher ticket, it's online, it's all digital, it gets emailed to the person, it gets emailed to whoever purchases automatically for you, and that's it, right? Everyone's like, what's the catch? There's no catch. That's it. One sale a week for 4 weeks is $18.80 per month. Who in here could use an extra $18.80 per month? I know y'all could, right? Because the price of everything gone daggone crazy, right? It is. Celebrities and influencers do this, okay? This industry, this business model has existed. I have on here since the 90s, but I think it was before the 90s, actually.
No, I believe we did research. I believe it was 1993.
1993. Okay.
Yeah. Some people say the 80s, but your girl researched because I like facts and dates, and it was 1993. So it's not
1993.
New. Yeah.
It's not new, but who else thinks 1993 was 7 years ago, right? But it wasn't, okay? It was a lot longer than that.
Yeah.
But that's what we're saying. We're super excited to present this opportunity to you guys. And trust me, I have tried to make money online for a very long time, and this is the only thing that paid. This is the only way I was able to finally do it, and I've completely changed my family's life, you guys. So every time you bring one person into Embrace the Space, into this opportunity, you're going to earn $470 every single time.
Yep. And here's the cool part. Drop me a 1 in the chat, or let's do a 1 because that's easy. If you guys want a sneak peek into our community, just a little sneak peek. You're not going to get a lot, but you're going to get a little sneak peek. Okay, fair enough. You guys are dropping the 1s. Okay.
Yeah, I love that.
So let's head on back. Let's exit this because we're going over into school. Okay. So as you can see right now, this is our community. It's fully online. Okay. This is also an app that you can have on your phone. And the cool part is, look, right now we're live with the opportunity call. So you don't even have to go to the calendar tab because it's going to show you right here. Okay. But as you can see, we are constantly adding calls back to our calendar. So we have all sorts of random calls that are popping up. So you have to check the calendar, which is super cool and just an extra way for you to keep learning. Okay. The community is set up kind of like a Facebook feed. It's really cool. It's all here. We have different tabs. Okay. And we have some insane wins inside of our community. Okay. Our girl, Danielle, she jumped into ETS. She's a full-time teacher and she created her own digital product where she's helping people not be pushed to foreign countries. Like, how cool is that, right? Our girl, Ashley, was able to make 10K in 60 days. Her husband left her with 3 kids and she had to figure it out. You guys, she just moved into a new house because of Embrace the Space. She was able to move into a new house. How? Like goosebumps. And she was able to share that with our community. You guys, we have so many wins inside of here. Ashley made over $75,000 in 24 days. Now, she has been in this space for almost 3 years, so she is not a beginner. And we make that very clear because we are not a community that's going to tell you things that are not achievable. But if you stay consistent, if you keep building, if you keep investing in yourself, this could be your reality. It really could be. Jenna making $940 in 1 hour. Okay. I don't know lawyers or doctors that make $940 in 1 hour. Maybe some high-end surgeons, but you guys, we have people making more than anesthesiologists every single month. Like, that is actually mind-blowing inside of our community. And so the coolest part, you guys, is that you get to come in and be a part of this amazing community and learn. I think we have over 55 modules, over 37 hours of training, and we're constantly adding more and more. So the value in here is absolutely insane. But before we go any further, okay, I'm going to stop sharing my screen because I got to find this guy. And this is a cool story because this guy is actually very new to our community. And the minute I saw him on live, I said to myself, he is really good, okay? And so if Dave, Where are you at, my friend? I hope he was able to make it to the call. There he is. I see him. Okay. I'm going to ask you to unmute, my friend. And Dave is going to actually share his testimonial as somebody who has been who's very new to our community, which is so cool. He's a fun guy. I love that. We love you, Dave. Look at all the love you're already getting in the
You're
comments.
And I just
so
want to
kind.
I just want to
Perfect time.
say, stay tuned for after Dave's testimony. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Surprise
Yes.
coming your way.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for inviting me. I got the message and you were like, I know it's late notice. I'm like, I'd be honored. So I appreciate the invite. Well, for me, I haven't been at this 4 months or 4 years. I'm almost 4 weeks. So first of all, I can tell you that my journey's a little different. I've been in the media marketing space, traditional, for almost 30 years, and I had been teaching at the college level, everything from leadership to marketing, business. But I had, for a while, had kind of created my own brand. I had been doing some things for probably 2 years, but the same song and dance that so many people will say on here, which is nothing seemed to work. I spent thousands of dollars on courses and mentors and coaches, and all of them had one thing in common. I had zero ROI. So, just really out of frustration, I had kind of almost given up. I had rebranded. I was using the digital marketing professor as my brand. And at the same time, I was dealing with a lot of imposter syndrome because, if I'm so smart and I've got degrees, why can't I scale anything online? And then it just really came to me finding on a lunch break, happened to be scrolling through. My sister does a lot of TikTok lives. She does total different thing. And I had helped her with some marketing advice, and I came across Ashley, our dear friend Ashley, who's been at this for about 3 years, and in only the way that she can, she was having a very frank discussion on her live about this concept of marketing yourself and learning the proper skills, the proper just strategy, and getting a real blueprint. And I listened for a little while, and then I asked a couple questions, and then I thought to myself, well, this is probably a $3,000 course because I've done those. And I jumped over to her link, and I was shocked that it was less than 600, and there were payment options. And I was like, I can do this. This is a no-brainer. And immediately just started actually finding myself thinking in the traditional sense, but how does that scale over, and how can I leverage this in the digital space? And I had I'd done podcasts, I'd done a lot of different things on camera and off camera and radio, but I was really stuck on this piece when it came to creating content. And I immediately started going through the modules. I honestly put my pride on the shelf and didn't think that there was nothing I couldn't learn. And it just really kind of started to click. I started seeing things and going, oh, okay, that's how you do it. Because one of the things the other courses guys and the other coaches had in common was that most of them expected you to be able to do 14 days of a 1 hour or 90 minutes every single day during the day on their trainings that were live, or they wanted you to be a part of a 90-minute motivational or meditation time. And I just was like, I can't do this. And so when I came into this and was like, man, there's all these modules that I can take and retake. And then what I started doing, and actually really pushed me here, was, and I do this with my students now, is you're going to start creating content right away. You're not going to wait till you get all through 37 hours. You're going to literally work. And as I say, we're gonna refine the content as we review it, and then we're just going to rinse and repeat. And so I've been at it pretty much less than just under 4 weeks. I had my first sale in 7 days. I do affiliate. I decided I was going to do affiliate. So I'm an affiliate for ETS, and I'm an affiliate for a health and wellness program as well. But that's pretty much where I am. I see the incredible success of so many of you on here, and I love it. And I wanted to say to those of you that think, I don't know if I can do this, I don't know if I have the money, I don't know if I have the time. The reality is you can find time and money for whatever you really want to do. And that's really what it comes down to. I was the guy that felt guilty buying myself shoes because my kids needed stuff and I had credit card debt. And I thought to myself, there's got to be a better way of doing this. And the motivational speaker Jim Rohn said he coined the phrase of "Why not you? Why not now?" Meaning, what are you waiting for? And so, all I can say to you is, if you wait a month from now, you're going to see me or somebody else on live, and you're going to go, "Oh, I lost a whole month." There is no get rich quick way. There is a solid strategy way, and I believe it's embrace the space. And so, what are you waiting for? Back to you, ladies.
Yes. Thank you,
Thank
Dave.
you so
Literal
much, Dave.
chills.
That
Yes.
was so awesome. That was
You
so
guys,
awesome. We are
just
so
like he
thankful that
said,
you joined us.
yeah, look at what are you waiting for? If you guys don't know, I've lost 128 pounds in 4 years. I could have still been sitting on that couch making excuses. Now look at me. I'm in the best shape of my life. Why? Because I didn't sit and watch. I took action. So, Dave, thank you. That was amazing. And thank you for showing the gentleman what can be done in this space. And I will tell you guys this, the gentleman, you have a wide open market right now. Like anybody on here, okay? Anybody's husband that wants to come join, I'm telling you right now, there's so much room for the gentleman in this space. The ladies too, but the gentleman can really, really have a lot of interest because there's so many dads that want to do this, but they don't maybe relate to the moms as much. But man, they're going to relate to a dad like Dave. Thank you, Dave. Do you want to add anything to
Yes.
that, Lynn?
It is. It's a wide open market. And when we see guys hop into Embrace the Space to learn these skills and to gain all this knowledge, we get so excited because their success rate is going to be, I don't know how to say this, but we're just really excited because it's a wide open market for them and there's not a lot of guys, right? I'm seeing more and more slowly trickle in, but we're so excited for Dave, and we have Lainey in here we're super excited for, and we just love watching the men do this too. Yeah, we're so excited.
Eric just joined us, so we've got a lot of men that are starting to check this out. So
Yep.
really cool. I love that. Thank you, Dave, for showing up and
Absolutely.
showing out and representing the gentleman in this space. So before you go, we promised you something. Okay, we promised you guys something pretty freaking good, didn't we, Linz? We said,
Yes, we
hold
sure
on
did.
a second. If they're gonna go and spend an hour with us, we've got to give them a little bonus offer, don't we?
Yes, we sure do.
Yes,
We're so
duh,
excited for this, you guys.
duh. Okay. So, I think last time, don't quote me on this, Linz, did we leave this little bonus offer up for 48 hours because we were so excited?
Yes, we sure did. So for
Okay,
48
okay.
hours.
Do
Yes.
we want to do 48 hours again? Drop yes in the chat if you want 48 hours on this bonus offer or if you want 24 hours on this bonus offer. Because it's really up to you guys. What are they saying in the chat? I can't see it.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
48. Yes, 48.
Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So let's do this. Let's open this up for the next 48 hours. I'm going to explain exactly how you are going to get in, and I'm going to explain exactly how you are going to get these bonuses. Okay. So first off, I'm going to make this very, very clear. Whoever invited you via email, via text message, via DM, okay? Maybe they got on the phone with you. Maybe you saw them live. Please go back to whoever invited you. That is your person, okay? So let's start there. That is your person. Now, what is going to happen the minute that you decide to jump in with them, okay? You are going to get 3 bonus offers sent directly to you inside of school. You will not have to worry about asking for these. They will directly come to you in a message inside of school from our admin team, okay? Which makes it so nice. Again, high level of customer service, we flow right along, okay? So the first one you're going to get is our sister community, and this is a mentorship community called Inner Circle, okay? And this is valued at $288, and it also is an affiliate product, so you can have a 2-for-1 and be an affiliate for it as well. Okay, this is going to give you access to our 9 pre-programmed robots, okay, chat GPT bots that are going to help you with things like branding, closing in the DMs, creating your content, your mindset, all of the things, okay? Then, again, $288 value. Then you're going to get access to the Faceless course. Remember I told you there's a whole Faceless course? But you're not only going to get that, you're going to get an affiliate link for it, another $97 value, okay? And then you're going to get access to ETS Express, which is our mini version of ETS, which also comes with an affiliate link that you can resell for $147. So if my math is correct, you're getting over $400 in bonuses in the next 48 hours if you decide to jump into ETS with us. Again, this is how it works. You're going to go back to the person that invited you. You are going to ask them how to get started. They're going to walk you through the different options. Some people get approved for $0 down, $50 a month, $40 a month. It just depends on what the payment plans give you. Then once you purchase, we get an email that you purchased, they get an email, and you get access straight into the community within not even a few hours most times, okay? And we'll be checking the community, and our admin team will be on tonight to make sure you're getting pretty instant access. And then again, you will get a message from our ETS admin with these 3 bonus offers. Light up the chat. Who's excited? Light up that chat for me. And
Yes.
Linz, you want to answer that?
It just
My
said
voice
this
came
isn't
back.
life. Yay! This is lifetime access, you guys. Lifetime access to Embrace the Space, which is the full community with mentorship inside. We have all kinds of ways to help you inside. You're going to get the sister community, our Inner Circle private mentorship community, and we also have our top affiliates in there and their training, the entire Faceless course, the entire ETS Express course. So you're getting four affiliate products to put in your store and to resell if you choose to do so. Plus, you're getting all the streams of income inside and over $400 in bonuses tonight. We are so excited to give these to the people. You guys have 48 hours to get inside, and we are so excited. Yes, as always, go back to the person that invited you here, you guys. People have been really, really great about that, so we're not worried too much about that, but always go back to the person who invited you. And we are so grateful that y'all hung out with us tonight.
Yeah, and if you guys are like, I don't really remember who invited me, but I remember what they look like, just let us know, okay? You can send us an email to our email. You can go back to their TikTok. We always just want to make sure that whoever invited you gets the credit for that and becomes your mentor, okay? We're very, very, very picky about that because we want to make sure our people are taken care of, okay? And that the right people go with the right people. So, like I said, if you guys, I think, did you see any burning questions in there? Because man, our girls were on it. So,
Yep.
Okay, Stacy's shaking her head no, and I know she was in the chat making sure everyone was taken care of. So a huge thank you to everyone that helped in the chat. A huge thank you to our admin team tonight for making everything just flow so dang perfect. Last time was a hot
Yes.
mess, but we did much better this time. Voice and all. So we cannot wait to welcome you into our amazing community. But you don't get a community here, you guys. You get a family. You get a second family with us. And yeah, I am ready.
We're so excited, you guys.
I am ready.
Thank you so much for joining us. Yes, we cannot wait to see y'all on the inside.
Yes. And again, thank you to all of our testimonials tonight. And thank you to all of our ETS fam that showed up and showed out for us tonight. You guys are the best. And we're going to see you inside the community. And as always, we probably got something up our sleeves that we're working on, as always. All right.
Yes. Thank you.
Guys. Have a good rest of
Bye.
your night. Bye-bye. If you have merch, post your pic. All right. Bye, guys.